Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to go over the top 10 baseball cards that went up the most over the last 7 days. There's some changing of the guard in here and some interesting things to look at in terms of who's on there and who's on there how many times, stuff like that. So you'll want to stick around and see that. Before we dive in, I want to give you a few reminders. The audios from these videos, you can find them on the podcast, link for that in the description. Join the Card Pack newsletter. It's free, and any of the cards that I think are buys or are worth taking a look at from these videos, I'll send them out to the Card Pack newsletter before I publish the video. And of course, you want to get my sports card pick of the day and be a member of one of the best sports card investment discords in the business. Join the Sports Card Society. Almost every day I make a video outlining my sports card pick of the day. I publish it in members area. I show the card. I show all the research and data as to why I like that card and what I plan on doing with it. Do I plan on selling it in a couple months? Do I plan on holding it long term? What am I doing with it? Some previous examples would be this Kyler Murray here. We got it for around a little over $200 in February. Here it is going for upwards of $400 in March. Here's this Chipper Jones going for $70 in January. Here it is going for $225 in March. Here's this LeBron going for $175 in January. Here it is going for $645 in February. So a lot of good picks going on in there. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. It's like 40 cents a day. It's like nothing. I mean, if all you do is just get a few good picks out of it. I mean, this LeBron alone right here, you get this for $175. Now it's at $645. I'd say even more than that now today. That way more than pays for your membership, and plus it's just a lot of fun to be a member. So hop on in. Link for it in the description, SportsCardSociety.com. Let's dive into the content. By the way, I really want to get to 3,000 subscribers. Please help me do that. Click that subscribe button. Of course, click that notification bell so you know when a new video comes out, because timing really matters. And just because you're a good person and you like watching these videos, please hit that like button. You're awesome. Let's dive in. So I'm in the Market Movers tool here. I went to price movements by card, pulled up baseball and the grade PSA 10 over the last 7 days. I pull up PSA 10 because that's where the entire market bases its price off of. The first thing everybody looks at is what's PSA 10 going for, and then that determines how much they're willing to pay for a PSA 9, a BGS 9.5, a raw card, stuff like that. I'll put a link in the description for this Market Movers tool. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month, your first year. Most important thing I use in sports card investing, no doubt about it. Number one on the list is Akil Baddoo, his 2018 Bowman Chrome Prospects Auto. Pop count of only 91, up 118% on the week with 22 sales. So there's only 91 in existence in the grade PSA 10, but there's been 22 sales. Let's pull up the old chart here, and I'll get some coffee while that loads. Cheers to you. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Start of the week 278, end of the week at 651. So I'm not sure, but he must have done something. I'm even a Twins guy, although I haven't been paying that close of attention to the Twins because they're not going to win the World Series. Not even close. But I miss this. He must have done something that spurred this. So that's very interesting. Let's look him up real quick. Let's see here. I was going to say, I don't think he's on the Twins. Yeah, he's on the Tigers, but we must have drafted him. What did he do? 5 hours ago? Let's click it. Let's look. I'm just interested in what he could have done. Yeah, so he had one of the biggest opening weeks. Akil Baddoo. Oh, he's got 5 homers already? Yeah, that's pretty special. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, he had a grand slam in his second game. Drove in the winning run in his third. Homer on his first pitch he saw in the majors. 5 homers on the season already. That is some hotness. Apparently the Twins did take him in the second round. Goodness, okay. Here's what I'm going to do with this. I would sell it. Buy, sell, hold, I would. It depends on how you feel, right? Is he going to keep up that momentum? I'm going to bet he doesn't, because that's 5 homers in the first week of baseball. To keep that up every week or anything even close to it, pretty unsustainable. So this card, let's pull it back 60 days. he was slowly going up, it looks like. That's pretty cool. That's a good sign. But then it just took off here in this past week. I would sell it. I would take my profits on that and sell it because I'm willing to bet it goes down. If it goes up, it's not going to go up much more. Maybe it goes to 800. But I don't want to lose that extra $150, $200, man. But there's no guarantee. I think there's better odds that it goes down. And it's going to go down here eventually pretty soon. That's my take on it. I'd be a sell on this card. I would definitely take my profits on that and get out. But if you're a gambler, stick around. Shohei Ohtani, number 2 on the list, a guy who's been on the list for, 3 straight weeks now. He's had multiple appearances, I think, on each top 10 list. He's been really, really hot, and I've been saying buy him. Because I think there's more for him to go up because people slept on him so damn hard in the offseason. Where Shohei Ohtani, that was someone I was recommending to my Sports Card Society. That's someone that I was buying, and we've been raking in some good profits. That's all I got to say about that. Hint, hint. Join the society. Link in description. 2018 Topps update. Pop count of 4647. Up 107% on the week. This thing just keeps skyrocketing. Let's take a look. Again, he's a guy where I just didn't understand. I'm like, what? So he's been hurt? But you know what? When he plays, he does really well. That's what I was saying to the society. I'm like, listen, he's going to play. Is he going to get hurt? Maybe. But he's going to play to start the season and the preseason. And it's like, what did he do? He did really well because when he plays, he does really well. So this card, start the week was $80, went up to a high of 160, latest sale of 156. Let's pull it back 60 days. You're gonna be like, I can't believe how cheap I could have got this. A graded card, a PSA 10 Shohei Ohtani rookie in February, could have got it for $34. I was recommending it to the society back in February and January, actually. And here it has done nothing but go up. And then, because he started doing good in spring training, and it dipped a bit, and now what did he do when he came out? Boom, boom, boom. He did really well to start the season because he's really good. I still feel like $156 for a Shohei Ohtani rookie. Not bad. It's the Topps update, not the Topps. But even though that crazy trajectory there, I'd understand if you sell it. I wouldn't. I'm probably going to sell some. But I'm not afraid to buy some either because I don't know. But I think I would definitely. Yeah, I'd probably sell some. I sold a Shohei a couple days ago. I sold a Shohei a couple days ago. Would I still buy this? I don't know. I think he's got more to go. But I don't know. I think I'd sell it or hold it, probably. Next, Topps Shohei Ohtani, number 3 on the list, is 2018 Topps Chrome update. Pop count of 804, up 105% on the week. Let's take a look. What was that pop count? 804, pretty low. Actually, I like this one more than the other one. 104 to start the week. Has gone up to 226. Let's pull them back 90 days. Could have had this for $35 90 days ago. Here it is going for 226. If you bought it for $35, I'd be selling it. If you bought it for 117, I still might be selling it. It's hard with this crazy spike. It's hard. I really like Shohei, but it's hard for me to say buy at this point because it's just such a big spike that it's hard to sustain for very long. Even he has to really keep it up. Let's go see what Shohei's stats have been. I haven't looked recently. Let's go. Would you rather have Shohei Ohtani the pitcher or Shohei Ohtani the batter? Becomes top 5 favorite in AL MVP odds. Very early to say that. Let's go to his stats real quick. He's had 20 at-bats so far this year, 6 hits, 2 homers, 6 runs, 3 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. What's his actual batting average? Oh, 300, okay. Let's see what his pitching has done. Where's the pitching? Come on, buddy. All these ads just slow this thing down. Yeah, look at his spring training. He had 5 bombs. He had a .552 batting average. That's not correct. 11. Oh, that's runs. 16 hits out of 20. Yeah, there is 5. Jesus, Shohei. All right, where's your pitching, buddy? Where is it? Standard pitching. Here we go. What's he done so far this year? Obviously, a great ERA. 1 game. Obviously, started. Only pitched 4.2 innings. Had 2 hits, 3 runs. Ugh. So he didn't do that. Wait, how's that possible? How do you get 3 runs and only have a 1.93 ERA? 3 runs in 4.2 innings? That doesn't add up to me. Leave a comment. What am I missing here? Leave a comment. Interesting. So, looks like he's done pretty good. Not 5 homers like Baddoo, but here he is taking off. So I think I'd still sell. I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been selling a lot of my Shoheis. But I'm going to hang on to some because I bought a bunch of them. Number 4 on the list. 2018 Topps Chrome update. Shohei again. So this must be him pitching because this, as you see here, it looks like the same rookie debut, and this is the base. Okay, pop count of 1559, up 98% on the week. So this one is another Topps Chrome. It's like a variation. The other one was the rookie debut, and this one is from that pitching, the same one we saw as the Topps update, the pitching one. Started the week at 122, went up to 241, latest sale of 233. Let's pull it back 60 days. I'm sure it's going to look about the same. Yeah, about the same as the other ones. Could have had it for like $53 in February. Worked its way up to 123 in April opening day, and then it spiked up to 241. See, look at that chart. That's why you got to sell. Yeah, you got to sell this. As much as I just kind of want to hang on to them. Like I said, I'm going to hang on to a couple. But I've already sold some, and I have more up for sale, and I'm sure they'll be going very soon. Number 5 on the list, Will Smith. No, not the Fresh Prince. 2019 Topps update, up 74%. Let's look up Will. Let's see how I Am Legend is doing. He's catching. Let's see here. Started the week at $40, went up to 64, then 60, latest sale of 72. So it's climbing. Let's pull him back 60 days. This is a little more interesting. So here he is going for 56. This is a little more interesting. It just kind of keeps climbing, but he hasn't had a crazy ass spike yet. This is interesting because it's still so low. Since no one's sending this card into PSA, right? So however many there are right now is basically how many there are, and there will be for the foreseeable future. And it's only $72. Let's go to eBay. I could be a buy on this one because I see upside with him. $70. What did I say the latest one sold for? Yeah, $72 the latest one sold for. Get it here for $70, 75, 59. I gotta sort this thing. 59. 59 or best off. That's really hard to turn down. I'm gonna put a link in the description to that one because I could be a buy on that one. Go ahead and take a look. Next on the list, Will Smith again. That makes me feel stronger about his cards. 2019 Topps Chrome update. Pop count of 152, up 67% on the week. I believe this is the same card, just in the Topps Chrome version. Let's pull up that chart. Yep, same card. Started the week at 70, ended the week at 135. Let's pull it back 60 days. Kind of the same as we saw before. It was at 50. A little slower moving than the Topps update, actually. 135. I think I could be a buy. Let's look. Boy, Topps Chrome is really just selling for a lot more than Topps these days. 115, huh? What did the latest one sell for? 135. Several to buy here from ComC, 129. I still see upside on these, so I'll put a link in the description for that one too. Fresh prints coming at you. Straight out of Bel Air. I mean, L.A. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Alex Rodriguez, 1994 Flair, pop count 2947. Up 52% on the week. I am going to kind of love this card because I love this Flair set. I remember buying it as a kid in the 90s. Beautiful set. Beautiful cards. I'd never seen something like them. The Flair were a beautiful set. $145, spiked up to $245, and then $155. So it's kind of an artificial spike there. Let's pull it up to 60 days. See what it's been doing. Been overall kind of going down. Let's pull it back 90 days. Because I know this card had to have seen a spike during the run-up. Yeah, see, there's the run-up. Got up to about, we'll say about 200. Has dipped down to about 135, 140. That seems to be where the new floor is to me. When you look at this chart, you can kind of see it just goes, it's not really, like here it is at 122. It hasn't really, the lowest it's been, it's like 137, 137, 135. It looks to me like 135 is the floor. Like the market's not letting it go below it. And the card right now is going for about that. So it seems like a pretty good opportunity to buy to me because it seems to be at its floor, its new floor. And when is it going to go up next? I don't know exactly, but it will go up again. So let's go to eBay on that one. I'd like to find it for 150 or less. What's the pop count on it? Again, pop count, if you don't know, just means how many of that card in that grade exists currently. So this card in the grade PSA 10, 2,947 of them exist currently. Let's see here. Yeah, well, here's one for 149. I'm cool with that. There's auctions going on too. I don't want to pay $225. 150 right here. And yeah, these auctions, I dig it. I'm a buy on that one for sure. Because the chart shows me it's at its bottom, and it's A-Rod. Granted, he hasn't had the best publicity lately, but his cards have still, this is where they are. I don't think baseball people buying his cards care much about him and J-Lo's relationship. I just don't. It's not like he's beating somebody. He's like, he probably cheated on her, I think. I don't know if anyone cares much because he's a baseball player and, like, is that really surprising? No. It's not illegal. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying it's cool, but it doesn't really stop me from buying his baseball cards. Now, if he was beating her, yeah, then no thank you. I want nothing to do with A-Rod ever again. And that would be very much across the board for the market. But anyways, so I think I'm a buy on this one for sure. It's A-Rod. He's a legend. Did he get in the Hall of Fame? Have they let him? I don't think they've let him in the Hall of Fame, right? Because of let's look real quick. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. He'll be eligible. Yeah, he'll be eligible. Because he's already been eligible, I believe, and didn't get voted in because of the doping or whatever. I don't care that much about that, especially in that era. I just don't really care much about it. I think these guys, what they do is still amazing. And, Pete Rose, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, let them in. Stop it. Let them in. God, just stop it. What they did was amazing. In an era where it was extremely commonplace for people to use this stuff. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying use it. It's not good for you. It is, it is cheating, technically. But in that era, it was kind of like par for the course. And you can't take away what they did. I mean, they were excellent players before they ever got caught with any of that stuff. So that's my 2 cents on it. Leave a comment. Maybe you feel different. Let me know. Next on the list, Shohei Ohtani. This is what I was saying. It's the Shohei Ohtani list today. And this isn't the first time. If you've been watching these baseball ones that I do. He's been, I think, 3 weeks in a row, he's had multiple appearances. His 2018 Topps Chrome, regular Topps Chrome, not update. Pop count of 26-29, up 52%. This one's really interesting to me because you see the regular Topps Chrome price and the Topps Chrome update prices are about the same. Usually the top's chrome, non-update, usually goes for more. So that's extra interesting to me. I may actually be a buy on this one. Let's look at the chart. Again, link for this Market Movers tool is in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month, your first year. This tool makes me so much money. I pay $50 a month. And, well, I actually paid a year, so it's less than that. But you get what I'm saying. And it's just, it makes me so much more than $50 a month. It makes me, I invest, probably tens of thousands of dollars a year in sports cards. So this thing makes me probably thousands, easily hundreds, but probably thousands of dollars a month. And so it's not an expense for me. Without this, I could not do that. So that's what I say to you. Like, just if you're at all serious about sports card investing, you got to have this. Just go get it. Here it is, $152 to start the week. Went up to $241 and kind of stayed across the board. Latest sale at $237.50. Let's see what his PSA 9's doing. Oh, it's not in here, I guess. My bad. Let's pull it back 90 days. See what's going down. I went morel mushroom hunting yesterday, by the way. Didn't find any, although I didn't really expect to. It's a little early. We're kind of scouting the burn areas. If you're a morel mushroom hunter, you know what I'm talking about. Just want to give you an update on that. This card 90 days ago was $36. Here it is at $240. Only in sports cards, right? This card's gone up 563% in the last 90 days. This is why we invest in sports cards. This is so fun. First of all, we get to buy the players we like. We get to do trading and exchanging and participate in these sports. And we get to make money and play this game. This is why we're in sports cards. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, especially when you find something like this. And again, me and the society are feeling pretty good about this one. Anyways, 241. It just jumped up to that too, just like the other ones, but it came from 154 to 241. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there could be a bit more room on this one. Let's go to eBay. Because it's not like an insane jump to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is at 210, and it went down, and then it popped up some. So I'm like, I feel like there could be some room on this as we go through the season. These cards typically go down in the season. But if you wait till later in the season, because I actually think the Angels are going to be good, which is something that's unusual. 250, it's probably about right. What was that latest sale again? I already forgot. 237. 250, 260, 275, 280. Yeah, I'll probably hold off because I really did want it for under 250. Although here's one for 250. I'm going to avoid it because it just, I want it. I think it's going to go over 300 pretty quick. But I don't know. You still got to pay the shipping and the sales tax and selling fees. And I'll probably hold off. I'd probably sell that card. Or hold it a little bit longer. But if you sell it, you probably make some good profit. 2017 Bowman, because I don't have any of this one in particular. I have some of these other ones, but I don't have this one. And that one kind of caught me because it's gone up just a little bit less than the other ones. Because the other ones are basically doubled. This one's only went up 50%. So I feel like there's a little more to go in there. But you don't want to try to time the top either, because that's a losing battle. Know where you're happy with your profits are and just get out and move on. And if you keep doing that, you'll have such a high winning rate that missing out on some money for not selling at the top is good. Because trust me, you want to sell on the way up, not on the way down. Next on the list, Adell, 2017 Bowman Chrome Draft Base. Pop count of 26.55, up 52% on the week. Let me get some coffee, you beautiful people. 52 bucks start the week, then 80, then 80 again for the latest sale. Adell, let's pull him back 60 days. Overall, he's been kind of going down over the last 60 days. I don't see any reason for that to turn around too heavily, so I would be a hold or a sell on that card. Next, Luis. How many more we got here? Luis Reyes. He's going to be the last one on the list. Luis Reyes, 2017 Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto. Pop count of 254, up 51.5% on the week. You got to love getting these rookie autos. Especially when you pull one. Oh, so fun. So fun. Another fella on the list is drafted by the Twinkies. 118 to start the week. Latest sale of 180. Had a believable trajectory to the way up. Let's pull him back 90 days. He really took off 3 weeks ago. Then went up here and then went up. Let me look him up real quick. What has his stats been like? Damn, if I could type. Baseball-reference.com. That's one that I use a lot. I really like that. Batting .390 so far. 7 hits, that's right. 3 runs, no homers, couple RBIs, no stolen bases. So it's a pretty good start batting average-wise. What did he do in the spring training? 45 at-bats, 13 hits, so that's not crazy. No homers. I don't know why his cards were going up so much then. On-base percentage isn't even that amazing. It's good. So I don't know. I don't know why he's going up so much. I don't know what's going on here. What happened on the 17th to make him start this upward trajectory? I don't know. But it is an auto. And he is doing good. I mean, for a rookie auto, that's pretty low. That's pretty reasonable price, I guess. Would I be a buy on him? Probably not. I'd probably hold it, though, because I think it could go up more. And probably got it down here. I don't know, but if you sold, no one could really give you crap either. So that was the top 10 today. One thing I forgot to mention was technical analysis is a big part of how I'm able to find these undervalued cars, like how I find that. I know it's going to go up. Find that. Oh, what are you doing? You verify myself. Find that and know how it's going to go up, stuff like that. So I put all that information together in the Delta Factor. It's about 7-8 videos, 3-4 hours of content. Plus you get a couple bonuses, a month free of the Sports Card Society and a whole year access to the private Discord. So check that out if you want. Again, help me get to my goal of 3,000 subscribers. Hit that subscription button. And, of course, hit that tap button because I still really like that, or I really appreciate that, and I do like that, obviously. But these were the top 10 today. You know, we had 2 Will Smiths, 4 Shohei Ohtanis, and then, you know, Joe Adell, A-Rod, Baddoo. And other than that, like, it was literally Will Smith and Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani make it up. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'll put the link in the description for the cards that I thought were worth buying or taking a look at. The number one that stands out to me is this A-Rod one. I like that one the most because he's a legend. His cards seem to be at the floor. I really like that one the most. But other than that, you know, check out the Sports Card Society. Get my top pick of the day. We've been doing a really, really, really good job with that. We've been picking a lot of winners because, you know, through technical analysis and other methods, but technical analysis mostly, we can really find the ones that are undervalued, know when they're going to go up. So join the society. And the Discord is, again, I'm serious, it's one of the best in all of sports card investing. So go check it out. Well worth it. Other than that, I think that's it. I'm glad baseball's going back on. You know, we're a week in now. It feels good. You know, here in Seattle, they're even allowing people in the stadium 9,000. It's about a 45,000 seat capacity. So, you know, they're allowing about 20% in. That's cool to see. That's encouraging. Leave a comment. Let me know what stadium is around you and what's going on there. I wonder, are all the stadiums letting people in? I don't know. Let me know. And other than that, links for everything in the description. Hit that subscribe button and that like button. Thank you again for watching Card Pack. You're so awesome. Stay classy. I'll see you tomorrow.